I think we are now living in the era of anxiety. Like, there's anxiety everywhere, anxiety over money, anxiety over diseases, anxiety over all sorts of things about our daily existence. Now, not like there has never been anxiety among the human society. In fact, there has always been times when the society has become very anxious, times of war, times of pandemics, and times of natural disasters. So we are not the first ones to find ourselves in a situation where a great number of people are either silently or in some way dealing with serious anxiety. But the problem with our time is this, that the institutions that traditionally helped people to relieve or even cure their anxieties have and are being demonized. One of these institutions is the church. The church would traditionally be a source of refuge, a beacon of hope, an oasis in the desert for people who are dealing with the various struggles in their lives, to seek solace and to seek refuge. But there has been an orchestrated onslaught on the institution of the church, that even though it remains strong in structure and presence in the society, a lot of people some people have made the church look unimportant and inconsequential. Of course, this is wrong. There are elements on the church that may not be behaving very well, and it has always been like that across thousands of years. But the fact is, the church is a source of good in the society. And that's one of the places that people have always ran in times of great anxiety. The other place is the family. And of course, there has been a lot of onslaught against the family. Phrases like marriage hubamba mafala, you've heard about all that. And people cancelling their siblings, cancelling their parents, and all, bad things spoken against family meetings. But if you look at it, the family has been the oldest place, even long before the church, where people ran to seek solace in times of great anxiety. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but looking at the situation, you can see that the two major social institutions where people seek relief for their anxiety have been demonized, bad-mouthed, and repressed, painting them as bad or irrelevant for the society. Now, what remains? There are two things that remains where people go to when they are dealing with anxiety. One of them, of course, is the unhealthy ways of coping, which include alcoholism and indulgence in substances. Who does this benefit, you might ask? But let's look at the second one. The second place that remains, of course, is therapy. But therapy is expensive. Not everybody can afford therapy. Also, the dangerous coping mechanisms like alcoholism is also expensive. But in two of these, it is designed to benefit the market-driven society. I didn't want to say economy because the whole society now is tending towards, market, consumerism, because when the social institutions collapse, what is left is the market. That what you used to get for free now has to be paid for. And it costs you an arm and a leg. There's no one to talk to when you are, overwhelmed by anxiety because you have been told that your family is a predator. You don't need your family. It does not help you. It has caused you a lot of pain. And therefore, the whole institution of families has been bastardized. Also, you've been told that friends are fake. Friends can't help you. They will badmouth you. So when you used to be anxious and call a few friends, and you hang out, and you speak your heart about the things that are troubling you, that also has been taken off the charts. So you are either left with indulging in substances, or if you can afford it, going for therapy. Now, I don't know where this is going, but you can see the trend that it's likely that what is going on is changing the society into a certain direction, into a market-driven society. Of course, where your only solace is your wallet. Is this the kind of society we want to live into? Is this the kind of society we want to leave behind for our children or our children's children? Think about it.